evening, everybody. Sorry about the long hiatus. The weekend was an absolute murder. Yeah, basically I was too tired both evenings to do anything. I didn't write at all on Sunday because I helped a friend move. So yay, that's really good. But look, we have a new angle now. My husband very, very kindly watched one of my NaNoWriMo videos and was like, you need to figure out a different setup here because that table is not good to photograph against. Also, your angle is wrong. So I figured out how to get my ring light and my camera a little more facing downward. So make sure to like this video if you like the new angles because I think they're pretty great. I also don't have to do any post flipping in Final Cut when I'm done with this and I'm editing, so that's pretty great. Okay, so we're just gonna hop right in here. That's not where we need to be. I'm really tired. So because I didn't get anything done on Sunday, because I didn't get anything done on Sunday, I actually had to do quite a bit more work. And I haven't actually done much for yesterday or today's spreads. Let's see if I can't sit down here without knocking the tripod. Probably not. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Good deal, good deal. Okay, so we are gonna try and find a Sharpie pen here. There it is. All right. Cool. So, yesterday, what did we write? We were at 6904 yesterday. So we did some catch up the day before, but we only did 1,400 words yesterday, which was not good. Today, we got up to 9,028. So there you go. So that should serve as a warning. If you get one day behind, it can be really, really discouraging to get back up on track and continue on with your stuff. Oh, I forgot to add to that, today was voting day. And I did vote. Did you guys vote? Because I voted. You should really register to vote if you're not. Anyways, so I did not vlog yesterday. I didn't do any of that stuff. We're gonna just, I don't actually remember what I wrote about yesterday. It was all kind of a blur. But we're gonna go and do a couple of our other prompts. This one says, you should have introduced your exciting incident by now. Are you happy with it? Obviously, because I'm adding to a different, I'm adding to a previous NaNoWriMo. I wrote that inciting incident over 2 years ago. And are you happy with it? Yes. I think it flows quite nicely and introduces characters. I think your inciting incident should also introduce your characters to some extent, because the way that they react to it is going to show how they react to all of your other conflicts and things throughout the rest of the rest of your book. I'm actually going to switch real quick to my Noodler's Ahab. Here we go. This is a really, really great starting pen because it only costs 20 bucks. So I highly recommend that if you are looking into getting into fountain pens, this is a really good one because it's cheap. But it still looks pretty nice and it's still pretty good quality. So I'm going to switch to this one instead of using a Sharpie. Just real quick. What is a different way to write it? Outline it here. Oh God, I can be such a dick sometimes. I'm really sorry. To everybody who downloaded my printable and saw this and was like, what the actual hell? What is another way to introduce the inciting incident? I mean, I'm gonna have to think on that one because there's a couple of ways that they could do it. They could just get straight up taken in by the authorities. They could find out about it on the news. there be a manhunt? To be put, just to put some stuff into context, my inciting incident. Oh, I guess inciting incident. Main characters are accused of assassinating a UN representative, and so yeah, let's think about this for a second, because they're accused of assassinating a UN representative. So they could just get dragged right in. They could find out about it on the news, and there's like this huge manhunt. One of Leo's contacts could phone them and warn her. I don't know. That's kind of a hard question to answer, particularly for my book. So I don't really know why I put it in there. I guess because I'm just a dick. Right. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So this morning, I have done a little bit of Instagramming. I have bread dough all over my hands. That's what that white stuff is, because I was making bread today. Oh, I'm just gonna made bread. That's basically all I did other than write, just make bread. I didn't do yoga, I didn't do morning pages. I am currently vlogging, so I can cross that off. I feel pretty good. Mood. I am mostly just tired and pushing through. Getting behind another 1,600 words will do me zero favors, so I just need to push through and continue writing and just get things done. Today I wrote 24 words. What did I write about today? I actually went backwards in time. I wrote about Sam and Leo discussing personnel within IJS and seeding doubt in the minds of the employees. There. Also wrote about Maya exploring the resistance camp. And discovering the majority of the Riviera abandoned. Yeah, because the resistance is holed up in France, which was really weird because France is also one of the larger places patrolled by the IJS in this particular portion of the book. And so why would the resistance be there if there was such a high presence of federal guards and stuff? But as it turns out, where they're at, there's not a lot of things happening. And there's a lot of other reasons why they're allowed to exist where they're at, and most of it has to do with the government just giving zero fucks that they're around, because they're not seen as a threat whatsoever, for many good reasons, as it turns out. Yeah, the resistance in this is fairly, they're kind of useless, and that was very much on purpose. So, am I happy with what I wrote? I didn't like a lot of the dialogue. I was finding that a lot of it felt forced and out of character, and the characters weren't speaking like they are supposed to, but I can go back later and I will fix those things. I was listening to Doctor Who as I wrote. And that's usually the problem. If I want to get more natural sounding dialogue, I tend to listen to like podcasts and stuff, particularly like gamer podcasts, because I feel like they have a little bit, like their dialogue and their rebuttal is a little bit different from a lot of people, and they're not afraid to kind of get into people's faces. Kind of like a sports fan would, but I couldn't stand to like listen to like a sports podcast because I just don't know what's happening. I know a few things about video games though, so I feel fairly comfortable listening to something like that. Usually it's like Achievement Hunter, like I'll watch one of their Minecraft Let's Plays, or I'll listen to their podcast, Off Topic, and those are great because those last like 2 hours. Okay, what are your antagonist stakes in the conflict? This is spoilers. I don't know if I want to tell you guys this. I'm skipping this because this is spoilers. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about this. Okay, so I already have the next 2 days set up already. I have done that. I do this ahead of time because I don't want to like edit a time lapse of me setting this up, and I just need to get the like questions and journaling prompts lined out in here. But yeah, like I just don't want to go back and edit, so I just do it beforehand. It's nothing special. It's very minimalistic. I really enjoy like minimalist journaling. It just serves a function, and it just needs to be functional for me. It doesn't have to be pretty. Like there's a couple of things that I like. Like I like this little stripe here, and I like the little banner matching that and all that stuff. But it just has to function, and that is the end of it for me. Okay, so I don't need to go in and fill you in on like all of the stuff that has happened over the last like 4 days. So we're just gonna fill out today's time tracker. Unfortunately, the boys are not switched over to daylight savings time, which who decided that daylight savings time could be in the middle of NaNoWriMo? What the hell? So the boys were up at like 6 a.m. I was not appreciative of that, namely because I didn't get to bed until like 12. So there's that. And I mostly just like chilled out with them on the couch and watched Incredibles for 2 hours. So we're gonna mark this. Oh my god. Where did this go? Pull out the Midliners. If you are just joining us, I use the zebra Midliners because I like them. I think they're great, other than the gray one, because I killed the gray one and I need to go get a new one. A very, very nice user informed me that I could just go to Michael's and replace my gray one, and I have plans on doing that at a later date when my wallet doesn't hate me. Because, oh boy. Alright. So we're just gonna go in here. Oh wait, that's morning routine. Not like chilling out. No, we chilled. We watched Incredibles 2 because that's currently the family favorite because it's Incredibles, and I personally think that it was 100% worth the wait. It was very, very good. It was very funny, and it was what I wanted it to be. So, okay, and then from like here to here, we did our normal morning stuff. Like breakfast and coffee and snuggles, and I dink around on social media for like an hour and like and then here to here I was writing. I was writing like a crazy person until nap. We got lunch in there somewhere. I don't exactly remember when, and I'm not gonna super worry about it. Here to here was nap time, and the boys took a very good nap today. They went down fast. They got their good solid 2 hours, during which I wrote. Yay! And then 3, we did our post-nap routines. So, post-nap routine, and then 4 to 5, I went and I did voting things, which is good. So I'm just gonna put in driving. Then we came back and we just hung out until like 8. We just did our evening routine. just relaxed until now, and now I'm working. Wait, where am I here? Here we go. And now I'm working, and I will be... Okay, sorry about that. Camera cut out. Don't really know why it did, but luckily I caught it fairly quickly. So we just filled that out. Okay, so now I'm just like doing some work stuff. Will be for the next couple of hours, and then hopefully I'll get to bed sometime this century. Probably not. Cool. Oh, we need to do all of this here. This is my NaNoWriMo tracker. Let me just bring up my online one. There it is. Okay, so we have up until day 2 filled out. So day 3, I got 5,000 words done. Or I got up to 5,446, so that's really good. That's just a little bit over. I'm gonna fill it in like that. Now I'm paranoid, making sure it's still actually recording. Okay, but then the next day I didn't do diddly, so it stayed at that same level. Whoops. Okay, and then yesterday I didn't quite catch up, but I got to 69.05 out of 833. So we're gonna have that somewhere down here. We're not gonna be super accurate about it. It doesn't matter. It's just a funny little paragraph. Well, online can be more accurate. Okay, and then day 6 is 92. 90.28. We're catching up. We're getting there. Tomorrow we're going to be catched up. Is our English. I can has book deal. Okay, thanks. Bye. Okay, real quick, let's get the little graph over here filled in. We were at on day 5, 6904. And then today we are at 9028. Let's get the word count here in 2124. And we're gonna do math now. Oh god. We'll let the English major have a calculator. We'll let her do math. 5446 minus 04 equals 1458 yesterday. Yeah, that's why we're behind. Those 2 days right there. Nope. Those equal tabads. So tomorrow we have to bring things up to 1166 or 11,666. So we actually have to write 2,600 words tomorrow, roughly. So that means we have to write 1,000 over the goal. That shouldn't be a problem. We can make that happen. If I get a little jump on it tonight, maybe I can. It'll hopefully be a little bit easier. Oh. Tomorrow. So let's get that penciled in for tomorrow. Tomorrow's big thing is Dad is home. Let's write that little goal in there. Okay. And then as for the rest of it, tomorrow we need to do 1 chapter of our online course. course. And we need to do at least one laundry load. And we need to change the sheets. Because it's time. Cool. So I don't actually know when my dad gets in tomorrow. We're just gonna plan on waking up and doing some writing at the very beginning of the day. We're gonna get up at 6. Or at least that's the evil scheme. And then I do the writing. Hopefully. No guarantees. And that should be about when the boys get up. We'll do a breakfast routine and stuff then. If you want to know how I know what colors to fill in, I mostly have to memorize, but I also have a little thing. I just take an index card and like tape it into the back of my journal. No big, super easy to do. Right, 11:30 is going to be lunchtime for the boys because still trying to get Marky ready for school next year. His lunch is. That is either going to be relaxation time or writing time. Usually the boys sit with me on the couch while I'm writing and we just hang out. We will put in a little bit of housework, 30 minutes of housework there. That's good. 1 p.m. is of course we will be writing soon. Hopefully. Gonna leave the rest of the day blank. I do want to do it by 11 tomorrow. Probably not gonna happen. It's 11:30 now. So that's a thing. I'm just gonna leave the rest of that day blank because Dad's coming back from doing a long week at work and he's going to want to see the babies. So we're just going to leave that open. I will get the prompts and stuff filled in here, so that'll be better. I feel like that's it. I guess so. And then I'll just go and fill this in later too, because I don't quite remember, but I'm going to try and remember. Cool. So yeah, that is day 6 of NaNoWriMo. If you liked this, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. If you are new here, I am super excited that you are here and you're joining us for NaNoWriMo. Make sure to go check out the blog. The description that'll be in the description below. The blog has, I'm a little bit behind, but I'm actively putting up my word count, like not just my word, but the actual words that I wrote on the website. You can read what I am writing every single day on the website, so make sure to go check that out in the description below. If you liked any of the tools that you saw in this video, I will make sure to link all of that in the description below. I realize that I have to do things like link my notebooks and like the notebook cover and everything like that, so that usually takes a little bit, but I will get that up. So yeah, thank you guys so much for walking. Wow, walking, cool. I'm pretty sure that's the second time I have made that flub. Thanks so much for watching this and hanging out with me during NaNoWriMo. Tell me what you're up to in the comments below. Like, what's your word count? Are you behind? Are you ahead? How are you doing? Because I'd love to talk to you guys. So make sure to tell me what's your word count below. Update me. I want to know. And happy writing, guys. I'll see you next time. Tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.